Hey everybody, I got a question for you. And some people's going to think I'm crazy, but this is, I'll give you my answer to the question. Do you guys think it'd be better and easier if an economic collapse happened? Now, I'm going to hear people saying, look at Venezuela. Those people are starving to death. They can't get medical supplies. My response to that, they didn't prep. They didn't prepare. They saw what was coming and they sat on their butt with their finger up their ass and they didn't prepare. You know, just like if it happens here, we prepare. We're looking ahead to the future. There are a lot of people it's not going to be that way. And yeah, there are going to be a lot of deaths. There are going to be a lot of killings. There are going to be a lot of starvations. There are going to be a lot of freezing to death. But, you know, the reason I'm asking this, me and my wife, just like you guys, we bust our, we bust our ass for what we have. I don't have much. I'm not rich. Hell, some people might consider me working poor class, you know. But we was doing the bills, and it seems like everything's going up. Light bills went up, cable bills went up, water bills went up, insurance bills went up, hell, gases went up, food is going up, but the wages ain't. The money's not there. Granted, I'm staying busy, but I have to cut some of my prices in order to get jobs because people say they can't afford, you know, paying prices. So I have to cut my prices in order to get work to pay the bills. And I'm cutting my own throat, I know, but if I don't cut my prices, I'm going to be sitting on my butt with nothing. And I'm not that type of person. But if an economic collapse happens, there won't be no lights. People won't be able to afford lights. They won't be able to go to the grocery store. It'd have to go back to the old days where your only worry, food, water, shelter. You got to, I think it would be a lot easier. You know, you won't have all these damn electronics, cell phones, computers, TVs. People would actually have to get out, know their neighbor, rely on their neighbor, trust their neighbor, and it goes back to helping one another out. If I had an extra pound of sugar and my neighbor had an extra dozen eggs, you traded. You know, money has killed us. We rely so heavy on money and credit cards and this and that, man. It's just killed us. It's made us so weak and so controllable. That's why a lot of people are having a hard time. Like I said, me and my wife sat down and talked, and it's like, this is crazy. And, but I think it would be a hell of a lot better if the economy collapsed and we went back to the old ways of, you know, hunting, gardening, bartering, for food and supplies and, you know, people actually making stuff with their hands to work with and to trade with. I think it'd be a lot better. Yeah, they will be a lot of deaths from stupid people who's not prepared or who's trying to come out and steal and rob. But that's their own damn fault because they don't prepare. And yeah, I am kind of aggravated, because like I said, we sat down and my wife's gone right now paying out bills, and it's ridiculous. We compared the light bill from 3 months ago. 3 months ago, it was cold. We've had a little cold snap here, but nothing major. And it's higher than this month than it was 3 months ago. And I can't understand that. we haven't been running the AC or anything like that. But and cable bill, I tell you right now, our cable, we were paying like $176 a month, and we got our bill, and it jumped up to $242. I'm getting ready to get rid of cable. I'm just going to get the very basics and keep Wi-Fi and piss on the rest. But gas, last month it was under $2. Now it's up to like 220. I don't know. Maybe this is a rant or whatever you want to call it. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think it would be easier and better if the economy just busted, fell apart? You know, let these damn millionaires and billionaires, let all their stuff just go bye-bye. And all these movie stars making millions upon millions of dollars a year. Let their bank account dry up and go away and see how they like getting out here busting their guts out just to pay bills and buy food and clothes for their family, you know? Tell me what you guys think, I would, I kind of wish it would happen. People are going to call me crazy. You don't want to see this. You don't want that to happen. It'd be so hard. It'd be easier for me because I wouldn't have to worry about paying all the bills. Granted, I wouldn't have any money, but hell, I know how to trade and barter and make stuff with my hands and plant and can and preserve meat, and I know all that stuff. It'd be easy for me. It'd be simpler. It'd be a lot better. You would take the stress and work. Only thing you would have to worry about, keeping warm in the wintertime, in the fall, keeping food. You can always trade for clothes or material. People just need to learn how to make their own clothes, But just tell me what you guys think. Tell me if I am off the wall, loony, batshit crazy, or do I make sense? It's getting ridiculous. I mean, and all this crap's controlled by the government. They raise all the prices, but they won't make it where we can be financially stable. It's a constant struggle, and something needs to change. Something needs, the economy does need to bust, and it needs, and when it busts and we collapse, it needs to be a good 4 to 5 years before it starts coming back. Maybe by that time we could get somebody in there with common sense who's seen the downside and the bad side and get in there and actually work for the people. Maybe it's what it's going to take to get rid of what we got in Washington, because what we got for Washington, they're not worth the toilet paper to wipe my butt with. None of them. They're all useless, money hungry, money grabbing thieves and liars. But it is ridiculous. But guys, I'm sorry if I'm ranting and raving or whatever, but I get tired of it. I get tired of being butt raped by the government and these damn bills every month, and it seems like it gets worse and worse and worse. But just let me know. Have you guys thought about this? And like I said, Venezuela, that's their own fault. They allowed it to happen. They let it happen. They didn't prepare. We're prepared with water, food, ways to get water, shelter. you know, ways to keep warm, medical. Everybody, you know, is prepping with medical because we know if something happens, there's not going to be no medical, you know, hospitals to go to or anything like that. We're going to take care of our own. You know, we're going to, you know, it'll go back to the local doctor, you know, making house calls and you're paying them with a dozen eggs or a chicken or something like that. That's the way it should go back to. It'd be, like I said, people are going to say, oh man, we won't have no modern stuff. Piss on modern stuff. You know, I care less about modern stuff. You know, you could trade for a horse or a mule and make you a damn pull behind cart out of a back of a, you know, the bed of a truck. You know, use your head on when it comes to stuff like that. But I'm going to get out here and finish doing what I was doing. All the wood I had, you know, all the fresh cut is gone. Let me turn around so you guys can see. Well, all that ricks are gone. And I've been cutting a big old pile here. I've got a bunch of 4x4s and stuff like that laid right back there because I'm getting ready to build me a woodshed right over here, a bigger woodshed, so I can start stockpiling wood in there. And I've got a bunch of walking sticks I found that I'm going to, you know, skin down and polyurethane and take them to the flea market and sell them. So I got a lot on my plate. But guys, just tell me what you think. Tell me if I'm just, you know, crazy for thinking the way I think. Or would you guys want to see it collapse and go back to simpler times where we would have to rely on ourselves and our neighbors to actually pull through? You know, it would be great for me, you know. But like I said, I've always been told I'm a little touched, I'm crazy anyway, so maybe I am, but I would be happy. I would be, if it would happen, I would be home. You know, it would feel right to me. But anyway, everybody be safe, keep preparing. Leave a comment below. You know, tell me your thoughts. You know, because I love reading those. And just everybody be safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.